Mr. Hetrick, I've read your complaint. You are a man of few words, sir, sometimes. Many are not needed. Well, sometimes it's helpful. You say that you are, or Ms. Collison's landlord. You rented her a room. She was living there with her and her son. And you evicted her and you're suing her for rent and legal fees for an attorney? There are no lawyers here, so I suppose there's a story about that, so you don't tell me why you evicted her? I assume you will when I give you a chance. And Ms. Collison, you make up for Mr. Hetrick's brevatibus. Your answer is more like a short story, but, Ms. Collison, it's the truth. Bottom line in your it was a story. Bottom line in your answer and counterclaim. You say that he evicted ya because he just can't stand women. Yes, and that you're suing him. Your counterclaim, ... Please bird order. Order, Your Honor. He just got through telling me, threatening my life right here. No. And he's already been to trial for comtery. And he's already been to trial for it, threatening my life for it. No. But that's what you say. He evicted you. Yes. Because he can't stand women. And Ms. Collison, he's a womanizer. Yes. And you're suing him for the pain and emotional distress that you went through, Beck. 'Cause of this eviction process. That's where we are. Okay, all right, sir. Now's your moment. Let's hear it. All right. Why did you evict her? I evicted her because she didn't pay her rent. Okay, he's lying. Which month didn't she pay her rent, sir? Okay? We delivered a notice exactly. 3-day notice to her February 2nd, 1996. Had she paid January's rent? Her friend paid it for her. That's correct. Yes. Just a second. She paid January's rent. Yes, February 5th, February 2nd, was February 2nd. You served her with a notice, but she had been paid. Yes, she'd been paying her rent up through January? Yes. Well, what did you serve her with a notice for? Well, we had a lot of problems with her at the house, so it wasn't because of non-payment of rent. Let's put it was because of... The reason was for non-payment of rent. We didn't get which month, for the month of... Let me try it again. Your Honor, for the month of February. Just a second, okay? I'm gonna get to you. I'm not finished with him yet. She paid January. Yes. February 2nd, you served her with a notice. Yes. Because she hadn't paid February's rent. Yes. Well, you got right on that case. Yes. So, I assume... Sir, Mr. Hetrick. I'm going to move this along a little bit because I'm going to get to the bottom of why you were evicted her. It was not for non-payment of rent. Because no landlord that I know, and I've had a lot of landlords in my life, serves me with an eviction notition the second of the month when I have been current with my rent. So why did you evict her? Well, we had previously served her a notice to move. A 30-day notice to move. Why? 'Cause she was not a wholesome tenant. What do you mean, Mr. Hetrick thought? She was not well. Judge Judy, a wholesome tenant. Well, what happened is one. Ms. Collison had the room. What she would do is, we would come in there to clean the place and find families of displaced people, of homeless people. He's lying. She had people there thought you didn't like. She had people that she would. She would have people in the house. One time we walked in there, and in the front room she had a whole family of street people. Your Honor, it was a girl. And a boy were there that morning to take me to the doctor to have a root canal because I was heavily sedated, and he came in. They were sitting in the living room waiting for me to get ready. They were sleeping. I didn't even hear him making all this commotion. He's on a cellular phone. Called the police, had them removed. I heard the police radius while I'm in there getting ready to go to the doctor. How many people were in there on that day, sir? 4. There was a girl, her boyfriend, my friends, and her child. 1 child. Okay, how else do you say to take me to the doctor? Well, she would... Was it that she wasn't a wholesome tenant? Well, the next thing in the place was A. So she rented a room. Not the whole house. Judge Judy, I understand, with common area. The porch and the kitchen was filthy. Okay, because of her dirt. K. She frequently robbed the tenants of their foodstuff stuff they had downstairs. He's lying. No, he's not. No. Jim. The only time you ever had anything missing was when the other tenants lived there. Not me. That's what you always said, but when they moved out, just a second. I took, am I in Oz? Spectators laugh. Let me tell you, this man has lived in his house for like 4 years. He ain't gonna go against him. He'll lie for him. He went to my best friends. It's just a second. Tried to get them to lie. She took you. Say she took food, well, she would. Yeah. From other tenants. Somebody else complained. So it was so you told her you wanted her to move? No, there was more to it. Okay, well then get to it. Yeah, there's more to it. The place was filthy. She had a boyfriend over there we found out was an ex-convict. Gavel-pounding dramatic music.